The global refugee crisis, which is known to be the greatest human displacement since World War II, entails of large groups of people being forced out of their homes due to several reasons such as war, famine, and religious persecution. One country that experiences this would be Cameroon, located in Central Africa. Thousands of Cameroonian people are being displaced by what is known as the Anglophone crisis. This is an ongoing conflict that began around 2 years ago, caused by an eruption of violence from the divide between the French and English speakers. Not only are people being forced to leave their homes, but also activists are facing jail time, and the number of casualties are increasing as the government sponsors dangerous and seemingly unnecessary military raids. There are many letters being written to the Allies to end detention. The author of the letter I've chosen is named Giscard. He is located in the La Salle Detention Center in Louisiana. When researching this facility, I found several articles that spoke about significant issues such as the immigrants' hunger strikes and protests, ICE's mistreatment of detainees, and the growing fear and concern of the coronavirus outbreak within the detention center. In this specific letter, Giscard speaks about his appreciation for the information and help this organization has provided to him while being in detention. This is what the letter says. Dear members of OTAI Allies, it is with great pleasure for me to write to you and to know that there is a group of community members out there who think and care about immigrants in detention centers all over the United States. I will not be able to forgive myself if I don't let you guys know how I really appreciate what you are doing. May the Almighty God bless you all for your work. I received your letters and it was of great benefit to me from the meditation process to know your right information has greatly improved my power of positive thinking. There is one thing I wish to ask you, to continue sending me any information you lay hands on, which may be of help to me. Like I told you the last time, my greatest wish is to get out of detention. I wish to receive your letters and assistance, so this is the information you will need. According to the American Immigration Council, U.S. immigration laws honor the following principles: the reunification of families, admitting skill-worthy immigrants to the economy, protection of refugees, and to promote diversity. Currently monitoring the immigration policy in this country is the Immigration and Nationality Act, which gives the United States permission to grant about 675,000 permanent immigrant visas every year. This governing law does not limit the annual admission of U.S. citizens' spouses, parents, and their children under the age of 21. Those granted with a permanent visa become a lawful permanent resident of the United States. Now you might be asking, what is the problem with detention in the United States? The National Immigrant Justice Center reveals that the Department of Homeland Security manages the largest immigration detention system in the world, but spends more on immigration enforcement than on all other federal enforcement agencies combined. Despite giving this agency the most attention and money, it is still badly managed. Customs and Border Protection agents, located on the southern border, are poorly trained and fail to do their jobs without harming and displacing refugees and asylum seekers. And the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement operates within the country and works with state and local law enforcement agencies. They are infamous for racial profiling and creating mistrust between local police and immigrant communities. Giscard, along with millions of other refugees in detention, deserve the freedom they all risk their lives for. The specific letter I chose does not necessarily address the hardships that he had encountered during his journey, nor in his time in detention. However, despite all of that, he still shows kindness and gratitude to those he is in communication with. In this documentary that I watched for my class, Human Flow, there's a specific quote that spoke to me and that I think encompasses why we should be more sympathetic towards refugees, immigrants, and asylum seekers. The quote reads, "It is a human right that people want to improve their lives," stated by activist Gabriela Soraya Vasquez, meaning they are all human beings just like us. So I hope that through this video, we're encouraged to do our part in bringing awareness to this worldwide crisis. Immigrants, refugees, and asylum seekers are human beings just like us.